Hi there, it's Steve Cowan here, and recently I started a YouTube channel on child development, and it's only a small channel, picking up a few viewers, doing okay I suppose, but obviously while creating this I'd done so much research on doing YouTube channels and on what to talk about through child development. I found a lot of people were creating videos, about themselves, and it got to me because I thought I really want to speak about so many things. I mean, obviously I've been a martial artist since I was 6 years old. I've been a business person since I was 23. I started my own business at 23 years old. I'm 55 right now, and I've gained a lot of skills through the martial arts and being in business, which I feel are very valuable to share. And the other thing that hit me was I'd like to leave a message for maybe my daughter for the future, so she can look back at any time and learn from me. So I really wanted to create a series of videos which I'm going to and talk about what I really want to talk about. There's no real, it's going to be personal development, motivation, business, maybe some martial arts, maybe some discipline from martial arts. But this is what I want to focus on. I want to speak my message rather than have to stick to a certain subject. I really want to talk about this, and maybe some people don't like me and they would rather not watch, or they want to say, oh, it's a terrible idea. Then that's fine. I want to just say my message, and regardless of what people think of me, because I want to be able to share this message so in the future people can look back and say, I see what you're saying. You see, for the past 49, nearly 50 years I've been training martial arts. I probably had a few years off here and there, in your teen years when you want to go and drink and meet girls, etc. Go out nightclubbing. Sure, I had a few years off where I wasn't focused. It was still in my head, but it wasn't really focused on that. And I started a business when I was 23 years old, selling computer games, which thrive to do $250,000 per quarter. So add 4 quarters up, that's £1 million. So, and that was from me starting that from a cupboard. So and from since then, I've gone on and fought around the world in European Championships in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've flown all over the world, training with a bunch of people in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, some big names, and I feel that I have a lot to offer, a lot to share. One thing I've always known about myself, that is that people always come to me to say, how can I help them? When someone's relationship break down, or someone's business is going, or this or that. Hey Steve, what do you think? I've always been that type of person, which really made me want to create this particular channel on YouTube to be able to speak these things if people are coming to ask me for help, which happens all the time. So I want to be able to share it to more than just one person at a time, and so I decided to create this channel over YouTube because I have this experience, and I feel that it's really going to help a bunch of people. And the other thing is, like I said, I've created a child development channel, YouTube channel, and I've been studying child development for quite a while now. And what hits me with child development is it's me, it's you. We are, that image we put in as a child. It's almost like that's glued in there. It's glued in there, and so we walk around pretending to be an adult, but really we're having the thoughts and processes of a 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old, because that's sort of the imprint. Our morals were imprinted, our thoughts were imprinted at that age, and obviously studying child development, we can see why. And now I'm able to help, specifically people that come to my martial arts school, because we understand child development. Adults can help adults because I study child development. Because we can see where it went wrong, and we know the brain is like neuroplasticity, so it can change, but it just needs the right tools to change. So that's one of the reasons, again, why I want to jump on and be able to say what I want that's going to help as many people that watch. And I know there's going to be a bunch of people that don't want to watch it and say, what are you doing? What's the point in making this channel, Steve? It's pointless. Who are you to give advice to people? And if that's you, just turn off. And if it's not you, don't forget to subscribe and keep watching. Alright, so let's get into what we came here for, and let's drop some information for this first video. And I see this all the time. It's one of my big bugbears, and that is people giving up. People giving up. And, you know, it can be oh, my job, my knee, my back, the money, this, that, well, I don't know. Giving up, not just jiu-jitsu. I talk jiu-jitsu, but generally giving up on their fitness regime, on their diet, on the goal, on the house in Hawaii, you know, whatever it is they want to quit, they were goaling for, they're giving up. But the thing is, and then they don't get it. They don't get it because they give up. They quit. They quit. But in order to achieve it, what you got to understand is that there's failure and there's quitting. There's failure and there's giving up. You will fail hundreds of times. Hundreds. You know, it doesn't matter. Let's take jiu-jitsu, for example. You will fail over, you will get tapped out over and over, or knocked out over and over and over again. But it won't be until you've experienced this, to gain the experience, that you will be able to win. And you won't be able to win if you quit, if you stay down, if you just say, I'm going to get up every single time. Even if it hurts, I'm getting up every single time. As soon as you give up, as soon as you quit, it's game over. There's nothing you can do about it. You failed, it's gone. But even if you get knocked down, or it goes wrong, you can still get up. You can try again. Oh, but I've tried 1,000 times, Steve. Or try 1,001. You probably heard that before, right? Let me ask you another question. What are you going to do instead? What are you going to do instead? You're going to sit and dwell over the fact that you quit and you didn't get what you wanted, and then forever the picture of your house in, I don't know, Malibu is still on your wall, but you look at it and you think, nah, I'm never going to get it. Never going to get it. Well, you've quit. You give up on that goal, on that thing that you wanted, the black belt, the car, the relationship. I don't know what it is. The body, the six-pack. Give up on it. You didn't fail. Well, you failed, but you don't really fail unless you give up. If it goes wrong, you say, okay, let's go again. I failed so many times in business, in martial arts, that most people would have quit. I've been down to like my last few pounds. I've been actually down to a minus. I remember once in my house I had like 30 pounds. 30 pounds, and that was it. And I owed like 30,000. And I couldn't pay the rent. Do you know what I did with it? I just went out and bought beer. I thought, I gotta, and then I had an idea to make this work. But I knew I could get out of it. If I just didn't give up, if I just kept trying and trying. And I think that's the thing. If you do quit on failure, it's game over. But you can just keep getting up. It's like playing a video game, isn't it? You die, you just go again. Or if you're in the old school arcade, you just played a video, you died, you just put another 50p in or whatever, 10p in my day, and just went again. But today, what happens? We quit. It's not for me. Let me find something else. And before you know it, you're like 70 years old, thinking, let me find something else. It's too late. So don't quit. You're going to fail. Let me tell you, you're going to fail hundreds of times. Maybe you're the lucky one that you do it, it works, boom, you skyrocket. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're just like me and everyone else, and you fail over and over again until you just don't fail. That's it. Hundreds of times. But don't give up. Keep moving forward. Don't quit. You came into this world on your own. And be your best motivator, because you're going out on your own as well. So make sure you've got your own back and don't give up on yourself. Don't forget to subscribe below, give me a like, and I'm going to keep pushing these videos out because I love trying to share this message. And like I say, I want to share this message for you in the future. See you soon.